Good morning. Welcome back to Coasting with the Week with Coastal Resin and Glitter. Get me confused there, guys. Okay, I am going to do a beach scene. I've never done a beach scene before, so this seems to be the platform for me to do things I've never done before. So this is what we're going. I'm going to use Promise 1 hour epoxy to mix the sand up and get the sand in place. I've got it, excuse me a minute. Sorry about that, guys. We have a squeaky in the house. Okay, I'm going to use the Promise 1 hour epoxy just for the sand. I've got the mold tilted up a little bit. Now, this is a mold that I've not yet poured, and I've had it forever. I got it for Mother's Day, the Mother's Day box from Resin Molds, when it was still Resin Molds Express, $5.25. So I've had it almost a year. Haven't done anything with it, and now is the time to start doing that. So, and it doesn't say how much to use. So I am going to do. I'm only doing the sand right now. So I'm going to do 2 ounces and see how far that gets us with the sand. If it's not far enough, then I'll have to pour a little bit more. So I will be right back. Okay, so I've got 2 ounces here that I'm going to stir up, and hopefully that'll be enough to get the sand. And then I'm going to let that set for a few minutes, and then I'll start mixing. Actually, in a few minutes that I'm letting it set, I should just go ahead and mix the blues. I'm not sure what blues to use. I've got, Ryan has picked me out Smurf, Swimming Pool. These are all from Laura's Art Corner, the Octopus inks, Peacock, and Petrol. And I'm not sure. I want to go light to dark. You have so little space on here. It's not like you got a whole ocean to fill up, especially when the way this is designed. It's half the sand, which is okay. Beach has waves on it. At least the beaches I grew up on had waves on it. Okay, and I have put a little bit of sand in 2 cups because I wasn't sure how much I was going to. Actually, I should have just put the sand in here, and that was kind of a waste because I'm probably going to use it all. If not, I'll find someplace else to put it, and that's not going to be enough room for the rest of the sand. Okay, so all right, call me crazy, guys. I'm putting it right back where it came from. I'll get it one of these days. One of these days. All right. I'm just going to dump the rest of what I had poured out, and we might need more. Now, this sand actually comes from the beach that I grew up on, Torch Lake, Michigan. This is the sand. I'm using a little bit of the twigs from the Torch Lake, Michigan. I don't have any. I wish I had chips of Petoskey stone, but I don't have chips of Petoskey stone, and I probably have too much resin. I hate to put more sand in here because I might end up having to make something extra with sand. Maybe a frog. Give me a frog that's flat, Ryan. Can you find me a frog that's flat? That doesn't have, an area to pour in? Okay. I don't know if that's... This is Torch Lake sand. Okay. So I got to do it good. Torch Lake goes from a really pretty crystal clear blue to a dark, dark blue. in a heartbeat. Okay, so let's see. And I know the shells I have aren't contiguous with whatever the word is. You don't see those shells in Torch Lake. You see whitefish and clams and that kind of stuff. And I've got too much sand.
It's a smaller coaster. I couldn't find the frogs.
I don't want a smaller coaster. So this is going to be kind of...
You could have done this yesterday.
Could have done what yesterday? I could have. Okay. And quite honestly, I don't mind sand being up that high because you see the sand on the whole lake. And this is okay. I really don't. That is perfectly fine. Let's see. And I know there aren't starfish in Torch Lake, at least not now. There probably was back in the day when it was down in the tropics. So there might be some remnants of starfish down in the deep water, and that's upside down, of course. Where did my tweezers go? I got them in the new pot. Where did I put them? Come on. Oh well, can't find the tweezers. So we'll just flip this little booger over. There you go. And he's kind of damaged, so we'll stick him in the sand. And then we've got a few of these things. And I'm already at a depth for...
If you want a lizard or a seahorse, I couldn't find a frog.
You couldn't find a frog?
No.
Oh, that's odd. All right, I need to wipe this off so I can measure to make sure that I'm below the level of the... I don't care. It's too big. Never mind. I just need something small.
Oh, you could do the small heart.
It's sand, Ryan.
I know.
I'm gonna put sand in a heart. You gonna put sand in a heart?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh well. It would just harden.
If I didn't want a frog, you'd have it right here.
Oh, there goes the kitty.
Where'd she go?
She just jumped down and ran off.
Huh. I guess we put the rest of the sand in the I don't want it in the rabbit. Come on. That's a rabbit.
What's this? The bear?
Guess I'll put the sand in the bear. It's starting to hard up already. This is one hour, so it doesn't. 1 hour promise. I got my shipment in from Promise. It's 24-hour deep pour. That's 1-to-1. Haven't tried it yet. I just got it. But I will try it the next time. I think I should use a deep pour resin. we have a
brown bear.
sandy bear. Okay, so there's a sandy bear. Clean up my new table here. You see, guys, I put a new thing out here for you. Okay, so what else can I just throw that away? I thought I had other shells in. I'm trying to keep it so that it's below the level. There was one. Okay. So some of the shells are kind of hidden, guys. Okay. So now, I guess I should just go ahead and see what I'm going to do for my blues and my white. I don't know. Got a hunk of sand right there. Hunk of sand. Didn't get mixed up. That won't be a good thing. Somewhere I've got seahorse, but I'm not sure where those are at. And these things are all upside down, which is kind of crazy. Oh well. It's just a coaster. And let's see if I can stick some of these torch-like twigs in them. I gotta make sure it's level. Okay. This is all from Torch Lake. Little bit of garbage. Got some stuff here that I wouldn't be able to put on here. What's that noise?
Willow. We're licking herself.
Oh my gosh. Oops, what was that?
Piece of tape.
windy out today, guys.
That tin roof needs to be fixed.
Yeah, it does. Hear the wind? It is howling out there. Sorry I'm so quiet, guys. And I know I got to talk louder. I didn't realize I was such a soft talker. Ryan says only when I'm on camera, but I don't know. This is crazy. Speak up, girl. Okay. I wish I had a little fish I could put out here when I get it. I don't mind that little bit of sand out there. That's going to show through the water. Okay. So do I use... Oh, goodness. I don't think I want to use quick 1 hour cure for the rest of it. I'm going to lay this down and hopefully it won't move anymore. Is it hot in here?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Ryan, will you put the shells where they belong in the right cupboard, please? And then put the sand where the sand goes. All right. And I hope I was under the camera for you guys. Got to learn to watch it. And sorry for the noise. That's the window air conditioning unit going. It is warm in here and kind of loud outside to have it running. Okay, so this was about, I made 2 ounces and I filled the bear up. So with the sand, that was probably 2 ounces. Get it down there so that when I dome it, obviously this is going to be the front, so when I dome it, everything can be under resin. Okay, so gosh, if I do 2 more ounces and just maybe 3 ounces for the rest. 3 blues and my white. And then I've got a straw, which means I'll probably pass out. That's not funny, is it? Okay. I'm going to go, I am going to go mix up 3 ounces of Bond Crafter. Or maybe if I've got 4 hour, it's warm in here, so if I've got 4 hour, that's what I'll do, is I'll make probably Let's Resin 4 hour for here. It's warm enough in here, it's not gonna be so chilled. Okay, so I will be back, guys. Okay, I'm back. What I mixed was 130 milliliters of Promise UV Art Epoxy. Just got the little bottles, so I'm trying that. I did a little bit of white. Ryan, that needs to be on the shaker, would you please? On the vibrator thing there. I don't have any idea about as far as colors. This is going to be, I'm just going to do 1 drop, and I seen a hair while I was over there. That was Smurf. This is Petrol. These are the octopus things from Laura's Art Corner. So I want to go light to dark. And obviously I don't have a very big field to go. And then this is Peacock. And he's stirring up the I'm going to mix these, and then I'm going to go put them in the chamber. Okay, that's kind of okay. It's kind of okay for and then this one is Petrol. As I say, it sounded almost like we had a rocket going, but I think it's somebody's radio. Okay. Another lesson being learned, guys. Colors. And, oh, this is purple. I don't know that I want purple in the lake. Gosh, this isn't a good color for the lake. This actually maybe would be for the shoreline. It might not be too bad for the shoreline because it's kind of a light blue. And this is, I think I'm going to have a funny looking lake, guys. Not funny. Let's see, let's test it. That's going to be the shoreline. And then this will be the next depth. And this will be the deep. No. Let's go this way. Okay. I've got it mixed up. I'm gonna have to start paying attention to and writing down colors for different areas. Okay. This it'll be pretty no matter what, right? It'll be pretty no matter what. This really isn't. What was this one? This is, what is this one?
Petrol?
Yeah, that's Petrol. It's a pretty color, but not really
Smurf?
what I would have wanted. This is Smurf.
Peacock, maybe?
Oh, shoot. That would have been a disaster and a half. Come on. These things are always so hard to come out. Come on. I don't have very much in there, so I don't need very much white. All right, I'm gonna go put these in the vacuum chamber, and I will be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Now, let's see what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what colors to put where. Now we want some water over the beach, and That just isn't quite what I was hoping for, but it just may work. Let me see. Let me get the bubbles out of here. You guys, I hope that you've seen what I did. And I want to bring the water line down over the sand. All right. Now we have to go in for the wave effect, which, like I said, I've never done. So this is going to be another interesting adventure for me. And we'll see how far that goes. Okay, and you know, my coaster is pretty much full, so we'll see what we're going to get. And there's always waves out in the ocean, or out in the lake. So we'll have a few up there. Now, now I got to get down low enough to blow. Torch Lake always has white caps. If you guys ever get to go to Michigan, you got to go see Torch Lake. It is considered the Caribbean of the North. Literally, the water is crystal blue. And I think I am at my limit. Of what I can do with it. Bring some of the waves down in amongst the sand. Okay, this is my first attempt at a beach scene, guys, people. All right, before we hang up and put this stuff away, I wanted to show you how I ended up with last week's project that didn't do what I was wanting to do. This is what they turned out into. And I've got Gratitude is the tattoo on this one, and then this one also. This is the other one that didn't swirl like I wanted, and on this one it says "Let It Be," and they're top coated. I'm just going to put a little bit of silver around the edge. I probably done that, should have done that before. In fact, I did do that. There is silver on it, come to think of it. But that's what it is. Those were last week's. So this week is going to be just like it is, I guess. We'll see what it turns out like. Can't see too many of the shells, but it is a water scene. So we will see you on demold. Toodles. All right, we are back. I came out and demolded. That's what we got. That's Torch Lake. I don't know, gonna have to go look at people that do the waves and see how they did the waves. My waves were looking good, and then this happened, so I don't know if I went too high. Maybe I went too high because it'll draw it in anyway. But so we've got a coaster on this side that we could use as a coaster, although it's not very flat. I can tell from that. But what it actually is, and this was the express mold back when it was still express box. It's been, I think I said May of 25 was when I got it. This is the mold. Okay, I should have read the directions, because on the directions it says it is a textured resin dish mold, not a coaster. And I was looking at it as if it was a coaster, thinking, oh, that'd be kind of cute as a coaster. But on the back side, the other side, it's not really too bad. I mean, again, the waves aren't the best, kind of dorky. I'm thinking if I put some kind of decals or something up here, UV DTFs. I don't know if I have any fish, sea life type stuff. I'll have to look and see if I can get any. But that is the dish part. So, and I wasted all my little pieces from Torch Lake. Kind of bummed. But if I put a back coat on this, which I will, and I'm going to leave it as like a double-sided thing, it'll just, like I said, it is a little bit off balance because the this is higher than this here. So anybody that uses it for a mug or a coaster is going to have to know that it might slide off. I'm just a little bit disappointed. Anyway, so I'm going to do another one on what is actually a coaster. So let's do what I intended on doing, which was a wave coaster, a beach coaster. Now I'm probably not going to be able to use anything more than the little real flat things, because this obviously has got no depth to it at all. And a little bit of sand, it's not going to take much. So I'm going to go and I'm going to use the Promise 1 hour again. Get the sand going here so we can get the sand going. And in the meantime of letting the sand set up, I will mix a little bit for the top to get the, do you remember the blues that we used here? Because it ended up being kind of,
I think Smurf.
It was kind of nice blues. I wasn't sure I'd like it, but I kind of do like the different blues. Yeah, if you can find the 3 blues that you picked out yesterday. And we'll do just a couple of sand dollars, or not a couple of sand dollars. I don't have sand dollars. Starfish. I don't think there's anything else that's going to be flat enough, other than maybe the tiny little little things I could push down. Yes, I did. So let me go get the 1 hour. We'll get this done so I can get this done and hopefully up and running yet tonight. That would be nice. All right, I will be right back, guys. Okay, I ended up doing 2 ounces for the sand. And gosh, I just sat down in my, that's weird. This must be giving off lots of VOCs, because this just jumped up to 256 just instantly as soon as I sat down. Good thing I have doors open. Can you open up that back window, Ryan, so we get a breeze?
Yeah.
That door, did I say back window?
Yeah.
Yeah, open up that back window, please. I've got to figure out how to open up this window in front of me. I think we did get it opened up one day, didn't we? It's just a matter of being able to reach it from across everything I've got here. I probably need to fix my table so that I'm out in the middle of the floor as opposed to against the wall so we can get to the windows. All right, so this is 1 hour promise epoxy. I do have a discount code for promise. It is Coastal Gloria 10. I'll have that down on the bottom of the screen. And hopefully this one will, I don't know, hopefully this one will turn out better than the first one. It is my first attempt at doing a beach. And, you know, I know the beach sometimes is easy. It's not the beach, it's the blowing of the waves and them staying there. Now I'm going to try this time to keep the waves lower to the center of it, so maybe that will, and not let them go up so high. We'll see. And I probably have way too much for the amount of sand that I'll be using. And again, this is Torch Lake, Michigan sand. Oh, gosh. Can you pick that up, please?
Well, it says, what's the hubbub?
Window opened and it went down to it's already going down to 67 there. You gotta move my phone to set it, if you're gonna set it there.
I set it right inside of the rows of painter's tape.
Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna mix this up and hopefully, and then I'm gonna prop it up a little bit so that the sand just doesn't go all over, although maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, the lake has sand through the whole area. And this is 1 hour, so it's gonna set up fast, and I'll have to just I'll put a little bit of color in it and filling up my egg carton. One of these days I'll get my egg carton filled up. Okay, what do I want? I'm gonna use another one of the coasters as a little lift for keeping the sand down. And I'm gonna put about that much there. And what do I have in there? That much there. I guess at this point, if it's too much, we just have sandy beach, huh? Okay. And I'm going to turn this over onto my egg carton. I guess I can't set it there. That filled it up. Okay. All right, so let's get this spread out. So yeah, it's curing fast tonight. It's 1 hour and it's only been minutes. It's 1 hour to demold, I guess, is what it is. Okay, so I'm thinking it's gonna stay put. Thinking it's gonna stay put. And let's get it up a little bit on the sides. I hope I've got this in the screen. Sorry, guys. And I'm not too worried about sand in the other parts of it because beaches always have sand all over the place. I do want to put a couple of starfish, and yes, starfish do not grow in Torch Lake any longer. When it was down on the equator, I'm sure there were lots of stuff that we don't see nowadays in Torch Lake. Let me do a starfish. If I had thought ahead of time, I do have little charms in the house that would have signified like a sea. You know, someplace those little seahorses I've got are in the house. In one of my little boxes on the white dresser in the office. Okay. I don't think I can do any of these even as tiny. Maybe this is a tiny, oh, this is tiny. If I had my eyeballs on, which are they on the top of my head? Nope, they aren't.
Want me to get them?
No. It would take you too long, sorry. I need to find, my tweezers must be over there on that workstation. Because there's a really tiny little booger here that I want to get a hold of. And I can't. See how tiny that one was?
Are they with the red tips on it?
I don't care. Thank you. This isn't as tiny. This one is tinier. Look at how tiny those little things are. They'll go down below, hide in the sand. And just for kicks, let's do another starfish in each one of these. Okay. I don't think I've got, I wish I had sand dollars. Gotta go someplace where they sell that stuff.
A shell shop?
I know. As I said, gotta go someplace where they sell these things. That one's a tiny thing. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go do 4 hour. I think it's 4 hour. I don't want to drop these and have them a million little shells all over the floor. And it won't stop, it won't close. Go figure. Won't close. Gracious sakes, don't flip out on me. Okay. Now, so if I do, I need the garbage back over here, please. Oh, my egg carton is over full. Good, I can take it in the house tomorrow. Or even later on, since that's 1 hour. Thank you. Gonna have to empty that today.
I know, I will tonight. Goes out tonight.
Garbage goes out tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already had the trash can out to the road.
Okay, very good. All right, so if I do 4 ounces, do you think that's going to be enough? I'll do white. I need 4, don't I? Because I need to have white. You know what? I want, give me, I think I've got the other white one that I had you put over there, the casting. The other white that I had you put over there the other day.
Yeah. Let's resin.
It's casting. I think it's Let's Resin. Oh, I wanted to put some sticks in there. That's what I wanted to do.
Ocean one?
No, no, that might work though, but no, but that's not what I want. It's a little bottle.
It is a little bottle. There's a big bottle and a little bottle.
It's a big bottle and a little bottle?
Yeah.
Okay, does it say casting on it by chance?
It's just epoxy resin
No.
pigment
No, that's not the
to
one.
create waves and cells and seascape resin art.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will take it. I will take it at its word. Just set it down, please. My hands are kind of busy. This is little garbage bits from. I guess this might be a little bit of sand. I don't know. From Torch Lake. Good old Torch Lake that is froze over. And I'll tell you, that lake does not freeze unless it is a bad, bad winter. It's very deep water. Okay. Okay, so you can put this in here and put this away. Put that in the jar. Guess I gotta clean that out. Okay, so we've got white and our 3 blues. The enoki can get put away. Don't break it.
I didn't even hit it hard on it. Not on purpose anyway.
I know. Okay.
The enoki?
Yeah, the enoki can get put away. Thank you. Are we going? Make sure. Okay. So 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, I'm going to do 5 ounces. Because these probably take 4 ounces each, and I didn't quite do a third. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 ounces of the 4-hour. Oh, this is the other thing I wanted to add. A little bit of. Okay. This will do. These are made in China glass. Probably from Temu, guys, so I don't have any idea what the link would be. I haven't been able to figure out how to get the links.
No.
I've got to get a hold of Let's Resin again and have them explain it to me again. I've got it. Follow the directions. But I can't get to the link. Okay, so now the thing is going to be is to put this away so it doesn't spill over everything. Okay, I am going to put you guys on hold. I am going to go get myself some resin mixed up, and then I'll be RB. Okay, I'm back. Okay, what I've got here is 5 ounces of UV Resin Art Promise from Promise. And I'm going to do the 3 blues and a little bit of white. I probably can just keep the white in. I don't know if we need that much white, although It's kind of nice to have the white in some place it's going to be easy to use, isn't it? So I guess okay. And let's do the other side of here. Let's get the white. And this is the ocean white that we're supposed to use for waves. Very good. All right, into the vacuum chamber. I will be back. Okay, we are back from the vacuum chamber. Now let's see what we're going to do here. I think I want Smurf first. I think that stick needs to get thrown away. Smurf comes. Let me. You know, I almost want to put a little bit of twinkle in the water. Yeah, I do. I do. Just a tad. Just a, like, less than a tip of. Torch Lake sparkles. Okay. So let me get this mixed up. I probably should have done it before and I don't know that it's going to show much, but that's all right if it doesn't. Not meant to be. It's kind of dark, so it's kind of hard to see. I hope that you guys are able to see me all right. All right, so let's get these up where you're going to be watching what's going on, and let's just pour us some water. I'm going to pour it right on the sand to begin with. And then we'll do some of, I think Peacock is darker. If not, we're fine. You get to the drop off on Torch Lake, it goes from pretty clear blue to almost black. And you don't even have much of a warning. Oops. That's a little bit of the sandbar, or the little bit of the drop off going into the sandbar. All right, and now let's do I think I might have reversed the colors, but that's all right. We'll pretend it's sunset or something. A little bit more on the beach. This has quite a bit on the beach, doesn't it? And I think we are out of this one. And I'm probably talking too low again, aren't I, guys? Sorry. Talking to yourself is kind of, my son says I'm going to go crazy one of these days. You can find a place for those shells to go, Ryan. And a little bit of this. And I got, that's what I got today. Got these, so I did just exactly what Michelle did. I clipped off the things because I won't make them in the night lights for certain. But I've got a little bit of this left. So, whoops. So we will just drizzle it in here somehow. These are so much smaller than, you know, you don't really realize when you're watching somebody doing them. They don't look as small as they are. What am I have? This one up here, isn't it? And these are going to be all one color, pretty much, unless they get some white. And there's no white going in here because this is already filled up. Okay, and there's no blue. So, and I think we pretty much got the sand covered. Let's put, this isn't even fast curing. It is curing pretty fast tonight. It's a little bit chilly out. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It's not chilly in here. Feels kind of comfortable. But now I got to get the waves going. I'm not all that tidy. Try to be. This parchment paper makes it being tidy a whole lot easier. Okay, so this can lay here so it can, whoops, can cure with the come on, I don't want to touch the, gosh, which end did I blow out of the other day? Can you pick that up, Ryan, please? Okay. And I probably have too much white. And I'm going to keep the white down by the beach, where it should be. That's where the waves should always be, is down by the beach. And you'll get a, once in a while you get a white cap in on the sand. I got a lot of white left. I made too much white for these little things. Okay, let's blow. I know I probably got in your way the other day. Let me back up a little bit. Push these back this way. Is my head in the way, Ryan?
No. Now it is.
Can they see now?
No. Your head's in the way.
Sorry, guys. Sorry if my head was in the way for all of it. Was it in the way for all of it?
Most of it.
All right. Gosh. Remind me not to use a straw twice. All right. Let's just fix some of these waves a little bit. All right. So, I'll be out in the morning. Let's fix the sky a little bit. It looks a little bit daunting. Winter skies. Maybe we'll have a cloud or two. Oh, that's water though, isn't it? We'll have a white cap out in the water. Probably won't be there when I come check on it. It'll disappear. That's not sky, that's water. Okay. And let's do a little bit of white caps around the shells. There's always white caps. They come all the way up on the shore. All right. How's it look, Ryan?
Looks good.
Well, let's hope it stays good. That'll be the next trick. Well, we have 2 flops for coasting through the week on Wednesday. For 2 flops for ocean beam coasters. And I'm just filling up over here, if you can't see it. Sorry, guys. These little things, I just, when I pulled them out of the package, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, another one of those. You can't see it anyway, can you?
This one looks rustic.
Which looks rustic?
The wavy pattern.
Oh, that's just, yeah, the ground underneath the sand. I don't know if it's rustic or if it's just, oh, let's see if I can get you moved a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Sorry, probably should have done that earlier. Let's get some of this white poured out here. What are you doing, Willow?
She just came to check on you.
Yeah, probably. Oh well, it's not showing much, is it?
She's drinking out of the bird bath.
No, we had rain last night. My gosh, that's the first time we've had rain in, I couldn't tell you how long. It's been a hot minute since we've had rain. And get this clean so it's easier later. All right. And I had something planned that I was going to do, but seeing how this is kind of a double coaster video, might be a little bit too long. I'll wait and do it sometime this week on another video. Okay, I'm kind of anxious to see these when they're done. Ryan, these can get put away for me, please. And I'm going to just dispose of that stuff. Here, can you reach it? My hands are sticky, otherwise they're going to get... Don't put your finger in the coaster, please.
You have to kick my butt.
I would have to. They do look like they're going to have to be back or top coated a little bit. So I probably, because we're looking at the side that we want to see, I will probably leave them in the mold, top coated after we look at them in the morning and see how they moved, and then the pictures will be at the end of the video. I noticed in my video today, I checked my video that I posted last night, it had some lost media. I'm having a hard time, a lot of lost media on CapCut. Is anybody else having that issue? And if they've got any ideas as to what it is I can be doing, I would appreciate it. Usually, in past experience, YouTube won't complete a download if it's got a lost media. It warns you, so you've got the option of shutting it down and redoing it. It didn't do that, so I figured that it was all right, because I do know that once it's downloading, once it's exported completely and it loses media, that's not a big deal, because YouTube goes off of the export. But I did notice after exporting that there was a couple of lost media, and I think they're just the pictures at the end. It's you know, you spend hours doing I do. It takes me a long time to do the editing. I've not gotten prolific at editing yet, and then things screw up. It's very, very discouraging. Anyway, we will see you in the morning, not for demold, just to reveal, and then see you on Coasting Through the Week on Wednesday.